Have you ever wondered why we fall? It's a question that has perplexed many a mind, from philosophers to athletes, from scholars to warriors. The struggle, my dear listener, is not just an inconvenient bump on the road to success, but rather, it is the very crucible in which success is forged. Let's ponder for a moment on the lives of some of the greatest achievers we know. Muhammad Ali, an athlete of unparalleled prowess, once said, "I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion." He didn't shy away from the struggle, he embraced it, understanding its role in refining him into the champion he became. Or consider the story of Thomas Edison, the father of the modern electric age, who once remarked, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His struggle wasn't a series of failures, but a journey of discovery, leading him to the invention that illuminated the world. Struggle is the chisel that shapes us, the fire that tempers us. It's the force that pushes us out of our comfort zones, challenging us to reach heights we never thought possible. It's a universal experience, a shared thread that binds us all regardless of where we come from or what our goals are. Struggle can be viewed as an adversary, a formidable foe standing between us and our dreams. Or, it can be seen as a trusted ally, a tough love mentor teaching us the hard lessons that smooth sailing could never impart. It is in the heart of the struggle that we find out who we truly are and what we are truly capable of. So when we find ourselves in the throes of a struggle, when the path ahead seems steep and arduous, let's remember the words of the great Japanese samurai Miyamoto Musashi, who said, "There is nothing outside of yourself that can ever enable you to get better, stronger, richer, quicker, or smarter. Everything is within, everything exists. Seek nothing outside of yourself." Struggles, as it seems, are an essential part of our journey towards success. In the face of adversity, we often stumble and fall, but is it really the end? It's natural to perceive failures as defeats, as the end of the road, as the ultimate sign that we've been bested by our challenges. But let's take a moment to reframe that narrative, shall we? Consider the world of sports, where the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat are part and parcel of the game. Athletes, no matter how skilled or experienced, face defeats. They stumble, they fall, they lose. But does that mean they give up? Does it signify the end of their journey? Not quite. Think about tennis legend Serena Williams. Her path to glory was not without its share of defeats. But every fall, every loss only fueled her determination to rise again. Or take the example of basketball icon Michael Jordan. He once said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times, I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." These stories of resilience, of refusing to accept defeat as the final verdict, echo the wisdom in the words of Thomas A. Edison, who said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Failure, it would seem, is not a full stop, but a comma, a pause before we gather our strength and push forward. It's the crucible that tests our mettle, the chisel that shapes our character, the grit that polishes our resolve. It's the instructor that teaches us lessons we could never learn from success alone. So, the next time you stumble, remember this: failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. It's a detour, not a dead end. It's a challenge, not a conclusion. Thomas J. Watson, the former chairman and CEO of IBM, once said, "If you want to increase your success rate, double your failure rate." Failure, in truth, is nothing more than a stepping stone to success. So what happens when we fall? We rise. The beauty of life lies in its unpredictability. In the moments of defeat, when we are on our knees, it's easy to lose sight of the horizon. But it's during these moments, when we're at our lowest, that we have the opportunity to show our true character. Think about the greats from history and sports. Boxer Muhammad Ali once said, "Only a man who knows what it's like to be defeated can reach down to the bottom of his soul and come up with the extra ounce of power it takes to win when the match is even." He was no stranger to defeat, but he turned his losses into motivation, rising to become one of the greatest boxers of all time. From the world of academia, we have the story of Thomas Edison. His teacher said he was too stupid to learn anything, and he was fired from his first 2 jobs for being non-productive. Yet, he went on to hold 1,093 patents and invented the electric light bulb, among other things. In the world of sports, Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He once said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. His resilience, his ability to rise from failure, made him one of the greatest basketball players in history. These individuals and countless others teach us this: it's not about how many times we stumble or fall, it's about how many times we get back up. Robert Ingersoll once said, "The greatest test of courage on earth is to bear defeat without losing heart." So remember, when you fall, rise. Rise with determination. Rise with resilience. Rise with the knowledge that every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every time we rise from a fall, we become a little stronger, a little more resilient. And then, what follows the rise? The triumph. Triumph, my friends, is not merely a destination. It's the glorious culmination of a journey, the sweet reward for every bead of sweat, every tear, every moment of doubt overcome. It's the summit of the mountain, the finish line in the marathon of challenges we face. The ecstasy of triumph is the echo of the struggle, the fall, and the rise. It's all of these experiences woven together into a tapestry of victory. Consider some of the most remarkable triumphs in human history. Jesse Owens, defying the odds and racial prejudice, to win 4 gold medals in the Berlin Olympics of 1936. The Wright brothers, persisting through numerous failures, finally soaring into the skies, forever changing our world. The underdog victories, the unexpected comebacks, the last-minute goals, and the buzzer-beater wins. Each of these narratives is a testament to the power of determination and resilience. Triumph is not handed out on a silver platter. It is earned through blood, sweat, and tears. It's the manifestation of that burning desire within us to overcome, to prove the naysayers wrong, to make our mark. As the renowned basketball player Michael Jordan once said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." So, what is triumph really? It's the validation of our efforts, the affirmation of our willpower. It's the indelible imprint we leave behind, the legacy that outlives us. It's the intoxicating feeling of standing tall, knowing that we gave it our all and emerged victorious. Remember, triumph isn't about never falling, it's about rising every time we fall. It's about embracing the struggle, braving the fall, celebrating the rise, and relishing the triumph. Triumph, as they say, is sweetest when tasted after a series of setbacks. So savor your triumphs, for they are the hard-earned fruits of your resilience, your unwavering spirit, and your relentless pursuit of excellence. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? Well, let's recap the journey we've traversed together. From the throes of struggle, the sting of the fall, the resilience in the rise, to the sweet taste of triumph. We've journeyed through the highs and lows, the peaks and valleys of life's arduous journey. We've explored the essence of resilience, the tenacity of the human spirit, and the raw power of determination. Let's remind ourselves that the struggle, the sweat, the tears, are not signs of weakness but symbols of strength. They are the raw materials from which success is forged. As the great American poet Robert Frost once said, "The best way out is always through." And when we fall, as we invariably will, remember that it's not the end, but rather a new beginning. It's a chance to learn, to grow, to rise stronger. As the legendary basketball player Michael Jordan put it, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that's why I succeed." In the rise, we find our true strength. We find what we're made of. We find the steel in our spine and the fire in our hearts. As the iconic boxer Muhammad Ali said, "It's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward." And the triumph? It's the sweet result of every struggle, every fall, every rise. It's the culmination of hard work, determination, and grit. But remember, success is not a destination, but a journey. It's about the lessons learned, the friendships forged, and the person you become along the way. Remember, the journey matters as much as the destination. Embrace your struggles, learn from your failures, rise every time you fall, and savor your triumphs, because you, my friend, are a warrior.